Hi all and welcome to this character deletion video. This character is in standard softcore. It is a level 94 Trickster and was built to run heist as an explosive arrow hit character. I transferred the character into an omni build. No, transferred the wrong. Transitioned is the word I was looking for. The character into an omniscience build, and it was okay, but it didn't have the survivability because I didn't have enough omniscience. So I then reverted it back into a standard build with eye shot rather than explosive arrow. However, I found that although the damage was there because of the elemental resists in the high level heist mobs, it was taking way too long to kill things, and I am someone that still likes to level when I do heist. So I go in and I kill all the mobs on the way in and then just ignore everything on the way out. I kill everything on the way in because it gives you less mobs on the way out of the heist. So this is where we're going to deconstruct the character. Most of the gear, if not all of the gear, will be saved. However, the gear is worth approximately a mirror in total. That is standard softcore prices, not league prices, based on all of the gear attached to the character, including the jewels in the passive tree. In that as well, that some of the gear is legacy and is no longer available outside of those of us who play standard who already had it. So we'll quickly go over all the gear and the build. I'm not going to do any gameplay because it doesn't serve any point. It'll do okay in red maps. It's quite a good build, an explosive arrow hit build. It's awesome at T16s, but I've got other characters to do 216s, so I don't need this one really. So we've got this elemental bow. It's not that great. It is something I crafted. So it's not that great, but it is a 6-link Imperial bow. It's quite a cheap Trinity build bow. In here we've got our totem eye shot, divergent eye shot with ballista totem, elemental damage with attacks, inspiration, cold strike, and hypothermia. That's in the totem. And then because we have got the legacy Quicksilver Flask with 32% increased duration and 21% increased movement speed with 85% increased duration, I don't need the Queen of the Forest, so we went with a Ahiri's Ire. Also gives us 30% chance to suppress spell damage, and we did need that extra suppress chance, save some passive points on the tree because we are a Trickster. So in here we have our self-cast eye shot somewhere. There it is. Another divergent eye shot, this time with greater volley, mirage archer, trinity, elemental damage with attacks, and inspiration again. In our Devoto's devotion, we've got a wrath, mana reservation enchant on there, and this holds our precision, anomalous wrath, grace, and defiance banner. We've got this Agat amulet with 34 all attributes, +1 to level of all decks, -7 to mana craft, allocated with sovereignty and plus 20% attribute modifiers. As for the quiver, this is a primal quiver bow, so that's an implicit of elemental damage with attacks. It's got some lightning damage on there with live, a tiny bit of cold resist because it came with it, some prod speed, damage with bows, and then a veiled crafted modifier of global crit and chance to gain frenzy charge on crit. One of our rings, our amethyst ring, has got obviously the chaos resist implicit with life, mana, fire resist, cold resist, elemental damage with attacks, and minimum frenzy charge. The other side ring has got our +55 intellect with some chaos res, life, fire res, lightning res, and -7 to mana cast with a started fertile catalyst to get up to -8 mana craft. Onto the boots. I crafted these myself. Fire resist, cold resist, lightning resist, 30% movement speed, 68 life. That was already on there. I didn't craft that bit. Apologies for the misinformation. I crafted the implicits and the enchant myself. That's 120% crit chance if you haven't crit recently, and then the 5% increased cooldown recovery rate and the +1 maximum fire res. The belt has got a high strength roll. We got some energy shield, life, lightning res, chaos res, and then a crafted elemental damage with attack skills and an attribute modifier. As for the eye, we've got a murderous hydra with some strength, dex, energy shield, live, and 4% chance to blind enemies on hit with attacks. The gloves, we've got some armor and evasion, life, cold resist, fire resist. Again, an extra global crit chance with 22% increase elemental damage if you crit recently. That's another veil modifier crafted on there. We got the sorry, I lost my words there. I apologise. We've got 80% increased attack speed, implicit, and a chaos damage leech as life. I was intending to re-roll that, but never got around to it, and then I decided the character was trash for what I wanted it to do, so we stopped wasting our currency. In the glove has our anomalous casting damage taken, molten shell life tap setup, and then we've also got an anomalous vitality in there by itself to make up the 8% extra damage per aura, which is on the passive tree. In our boots, which I forgot, it's got our frost blink, anomalous efficacy, increased duration, and phase run. We've just got enough mana to run that without the life tap. Allows us to have the frost blink in there as well, just to frost blink through mobs that are hanging out behind doors. The trinket is additional abyss items when open a reward chest, which is horrible. 7% chance on in-highs for orbs of alteration to drop as chaos. 3% chance of orbs of transmutation to drop as chaos orbs instead. As for the flasks, we've got a 120% more recovery if used while on low life, with bleed immunity as a suffix. We've already done the quicksilver flask, which is legacy. We've got an increased duration, immune to ignite, removes burning on used jade flask with charges used when reached full. We've got an increased duration, immunity to freeze and chill during effect, used when charges reach full granite flask. And finally we have our silver flask, which is 24% reduced charges and 48% reduced effect of curses on you during effect. So let's all decide what we're going to keep and what we're going to dump. We don't want to go in here, we want to go gear. We will keep all the potions because I think none of them are actually legacy. No, none of these flasks are legacy, but they'll be handy to keep. Definitely keeping the legacy quicksilver flask, and that is a handy life potion to have. We'll take the idol out, we'll take the trinket out. We'll put the spare trinket in the gear slot. Where are we going to put it? Good question. I don't know where to put it. I'll put it in my run tab. It'll sit there. I'll see it's there then. The Abyssal Jewel will go in our Abyssal Jewel collection because it is quite a nice one. It's got attributes, Energy Shield, Life, and Blind, so it's kind of cool. We'll do the gem. We'll take all the gems out of the gear now. Find out which ones we need to keep for our collection and which ones we can dump. There we go. That comes all the jewels. Finally, the movement ones from the boots. We take the gems out first because it's easier to deconstruct the gear without it constantly going red. So the next thing we do is deconstruct the MTX, and I forgot to do that on the gems, so take off the dark weapon skin, which has got the iridescent weapon effect, the dragon god hat, the insatiable malice body armor, mystic boots, mystic gloves, gemling sage portrait frame, and the imperator apparition portal effect. And we're still able to reclaim all of our gem MTX. There we go, so we've just done all that. So we now just reclaim all of this, and slowly our character becomes less interesting to look at. There we go, so that's the MTX done. Now we look really boring. We'll go back into our gear. We will start with the weapon. The weapon I'm actually going to sell. It's not that great, and if I'm going to run a Trinity character again, I will probably do it as Omniscience and get a really decent bow. So that'll be priced up and sold. This quiver, again, I'm likely to price it and sell it. That cold resist does my head in. I don't like it. So these gloves we were going to keep though in our stash. There we go. Same with the boots. We will keep the boots. Slot them in there. Oh, we went in a bit wrong way direction. We'll keep this because of the enchant. No other reason really. Body armor. We are going, of course, going to keep my Hiri's Aya 5 white socket because it's the only Hiri's Aya I have, and it's also got 5 white sockets. Gloves are done, boots on, belt. We will keep that because of the chaos resist. It's got an open prefix, which is always nice, so we're going to keep that. It's usable at level 67. Just rejig these. 68, so remove all those down. There we go. Amulet. This is a brilliant, a lovely amulet that we're going to keep. So that comes out and goes in there. Level 65. Yep, that's fine. Move on to rings. We always keep decently rolled amethyst rings. 65. 60. Oh, yeah, that's in the wrong order. 48, 65 again, 60, 64. Wow, these are in completely the wrong order. Apologies for the distraction. Autistic, I need to sort this out now. They're not in the right place. They must be in the right place. I don't know how I managed to get these in this mess. Right, 48, 48. 54, 59, 60, 64, 64, 65, 67. Let's go. I'm not going to look at the rest of the rings because it's probably be a similar problem. Right, now let's look at the passive tree. We work our way around. We take out this legacy jewel. You can't get replica conqueror's efficiency anymore, and this has also got a legacy harvest implicit on it as well. So effectively, it's a double legacy jewel. So we come down here, we go here, we go up to the Harrier, around the life wheel, down, 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 and now looking for jewels. That is my glorious vanity, which we will reclaim. Nothing else there. Around here, no jewels there. Around here, up, 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 up. Nothing up there. Down, down, down. Watcher's Eye. Oh, that's my double grace vitality jewel. Yep. There we go, and I think that's it. We will just close that down, search for jewels, and watch all the flashy nodes. No, that one's been removed. Nothing, 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 nothing. I did a lot of respecs on this character. I'm just making sure all of the jewel sockets are empty on the right hand side of the tree. There we go, yep. Okay, so that's all the ones out of the passive tree. So we are going to keep all of these jewels. Unique jewels, there we go. So there's the replica conch. There's the glorious vanity. And there's the watcher's eye. This needs to be a quad tab at some point. Right, now let's quickly look at the gems to see if we need any in our collection. This is going to probably take the longest. But let's no, that's fine. That goes in that one. Probably have that. I would say elemental damage with attacks. Yep, we'll pop that down there. Inspiration. Yes. Greater volley. No. Do we not have a 2020 volley? Only a volley, not a greater. Have we got one in our tab anywhere? No. Right, okay. Right. So greater volley we need to keep. We will put it in the new tab. There we go. Get another bit of drink. We should have a frost blink. The amount of these I've leveled up over the last few. Can't see it though. There it is. Yep, we got that. So that can go in our use. Efficacies, alt quality, so we'll do those later. That's alt quality, that's alt quality, so is that. Move that down, move that down. That's alt quality. That's another alt quality. Move that down. Yep, okay. I think we've got one of those levelling up in our staff though. No, it's divergent malevolence. Alright, thought it was anomalous. No. Okay. Although we've got anomalous vitality, so that is a spare one. So that's handy to know. Right, so we'll put that in our use with our other vitality gems. There we go. Boop. Right, back here. Trinity. No, so that goes in our new tab. Boop. We know we've got an elemental damage with attacks. We know we've got an inspiration even. Phase 1, we should have one of those. Yep, there it is. So I can go over there. I know I've got that. I don't know if I've got a 2020 precision. We do. Nice. Get over there. Molten Shard 2020. No. Interesting. Molten Strike. Really? Okay, I'll put that in there because I'll need to update my sheet. Hypothermia. Yeah, I thought so. I used loads of those back in the day. Life tap, yep. Cult. Yep, got that. Mirage Archer should have one of those. I may... Pardon? I don't have a 2020 Mirage Archer. Okay. Got a level 18 Mirage Archer. Okay, so we sell that one. We pop that in there. And we throw that in our rotating stash tabs. There we go. It won't go for that price, but it'll go eventually. Go into gems again. We do have grace. Pop that in there. I'm pretty sure we've got a Defiance banner, but double check just in case. Yeah, Defiance banner is not used anymore, so got a fair few of them hanging around. Some point I need to go through there and dump some gems. There's too many. I'll probably wait for Period 2 before I do that. Right. Efficacy. We have an anomalous efficacy. Oh, we can use that. Nice. In there. I'm going to put that here because it's alt quality. Castle no damage taken. I think I've got one of those. Oops. No. That'd be over here. We've got a level 12. Anomalous. Right, we can use that one then, that's fine. Old quality gem we can use, great. Now one of these is going to be useful and the other one is not. So here, anomalous, divergent eye shot. Oh, we've got two. We've got three. Okay, one to sell, one to use. Let me just check our wrath situation. Yeah, okay, that's a use, that's cool. Right, we'll put that up there because it's old quality. We'll put that one up there and we will throw this one in here. Right, and then all these we can keep, so again they'll just be thrown in here. I'll have to price check these individually, which will take some time, so for now we will put them in there and I'll price check those later. And this is the final check. We just make sure that everything is cleared. One more double check to make sure that there is nothing on the passive tree we want to take out. I've done that before. Lost a gem, a jewel, etc. So there we go. Deconstruction of a level 94 Trickster. Items worth approximately 1 mirror in standard softcore economy. Done. And that leaves me with 5 characters in softcore standard, and that will probably be it until I find a character I like playing for Deep Delve. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the Diablo 4 videos I'm aiming to do over the open beta weekend that starts in a little under 24 hours. Have a great day. See you in the next one.